Well, I guess I'll go ahead and get this started and kicked off if everybody's ready. Let me say, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. My name is Will Donehoo. I'm the Executive Director of the Tennessee Assessors Association. And it's a pleasure to be here with Representative Don White and Senator Bill Ketron, who do an outstanding job in the Tennessee General Assembly. And to be here to honor Rob Mitchell, who is the assessor of property, who has done a fantastic job as assessor of property and is recognized throughout the state with his leadership. He's the president of Middle Tennessee, but beyond that, we're here today because he's receiving an award from the International Assessors Association. So this is it's a significant achievement, and it's pretty rare that we have the ability to present an award from the International Assessors Association to someone from Tennessee. So there's, as you can imagine, a lot of assessors of property across the country and internationally, and to have someone from right here in Rutherford County to receive an award, it's a special honor, and it's also especially important because of the type of work that he's doing, which is, he's being recognized for his work, which is emblematic of his leadership and his style to tackle difficult issues, to try to really think about complex issues and try to find a way to solve big problems. And that's one of the things that we appreciate, Rob, that you do, the energy and the enthusiasm and the tenacity to take on tough issues and really work on it. So John Isbell was actually in Las Vegas at the conference to actually receive the award on behalf of Rob Mitchell, and I think is John up next, or Senator Ketron. Senator Ketron. Want to give a couple of remarks?
Sure. It's indeed an honor, Rob, to be here to honor you for this award that you're receiving. Rob has worked with Don and I and members of the General Assembly on both sides of the aisle. Many of you have noticed, I don't know if you saw when you're coming in, all the new growth going on in our county, and we're doing that just to keep him busy so he's not playing solitaire, in his office. But on a serious side, even going back to the 90s when I was on the county commission, some of you may have been here. Remember Tommy Sanford, but I remember fighting for Tommy because in 1990 when I first got elected, I think he had the worst vehicles in the entire county fleet, and half of them stayed in the garage getting repaired, and I went to bat for Tommy just to get him one car. I said, listen folks, the property assessor in the county is the only department that brings revenue in. Everybody else spends it. Same thing with Department of Revenue on the state side. Because you're out assessing new property, and we have given you a lot of that to assess. And Rob does a good job. He's very thorough, very professional, and it's an honor to be here for you on behalf of the General Assembly. We appreciate what you do, Rob. Thank you.
Right. I just got back from Las Vegas, and fortunately got back a week early from the tragedy, and I hope everybody takes time to think about that. But out in Vegas, Rob was recognized for the John Donehoo Essay Award. And I remember when this article first came to me before it was published, Rob had sent it to me, and he planned on doing some talks about the article and the impact that it had. And he touched on a very sensitive subject that touches every assessor in Tennessee. The reality is that we need adequate funding to do the job that we need to do, and that's to bring in tax dollars, the revenues for the county. So he's published a timely article. It's a well thought out article, and the committee in IAAO felt the same way. And they felt that it was worthy of this honor, which was established in 1953 on behalf of the first president of the International Association of Assessing Officers. So without any further ado, I'd like to welcome Rob. And Rob, on behalf of the International Association of Assessing Officers, I am honored to bestow this award upon you for the hard work that you've done serving assessors across Tennessee and the nation.
Well, thank you, John. I sure appreciate it. I wanted to do one of those, yo! Adrian. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. I want to thank my team because each of you do the hard work, and I'll try not to get emotional when I talk about you guys, but trying to make sure that you have the tools that you have to do this job is very important. And, you know, when you're working in the engine room of the ship, you don't get to take the glory of driving the ship. You don't get to be the one that sets the course. You're just the one that does the work. And all of you all do the work. And this award is just as much yours as it is mine, and I want to thank you for everything that you do every day to make this office successful. And have food.